It's starting. My camera is off. Then where are we? I'm trying if you guys can hear me. Ah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Can you see us? Then where are we? Can you hear us? What am I doing? Oh my gosh. What? Okay. Hang on. Sorry everyone. Just a minute. Okay, we can hear you. Hello. Can you see us? I'm assuming you can see us too. Gosh, I'm kind of frazzled. I don't know. So, hello, Robin at McCree family and Wonderful Blessed Life. Thank you for coming. Jenny, Virginia, Bullock. Thank you. Let's see, who else am I missing? Cindy Lou Hernandez. Hello from Louisiana. That's fun. Great. So we'll wait just a minute and wait for anybody else to join us and get going. But hello, Mary. Mary from Cleveland. I don't think I already said hi to Mary. It's been a day. It's been a day. Yesterday was quite eventful. As you see by the title, we had a trip to the ER. Not the best way you want to start a day. Rainbow Dust, hello, and Brenda Duncan, and Deborah Smith, hello. I hope I'm saying everybody's names right. Okay, Missouri, M-O, I think that's Missouri. Is that Missouri?
I don't know.
Montana, Missouri. Yeah, I need to brush up on my social studies. Social studies, yes. Yes, I do homeschool my children. But you know what's cool about that is I learned with them. I mean, I learned all this stuff in public school and I don't remember any of it. So it's really fun to relearn with my kids. Daisy King Farm, hello, friends. Hello, hello. Okay, so we'll jump into yesterday. So Jonah worked Saturday 3 p.m. to about 3 a.m. and he woke up Sunday morning just feeling yucky, just stomach pains, just feeling really gross. So he kind of tried to sleep it off. Missouri. This is Brenda Duncan. Thank you. Anyway, so he tried to sleep it off, tried to just feel better, and he woke up. He couldn't sleep all night, Sunday night. Intense abdominal. Why can't I say that word? Abdominal pains, just really, really intense. So Monday morning, so yesterday morning, we decided to just take him to the doctor, just to kind of get just to check up, see what's going on. We wondered, yeah, we got that, thanks. So we went to the doctor to just kind of check it up. We don't usually go to the doctor. We try to avoid it like the plague, but his pain, it was really bad. And we'd done our Google research. We thought maybe he had an ulcer. We just weren't sure what we were dealing with. So we went in and the doctor there says, you need to go to the ER. We're like, seriously? I mean, again, we're just like, we don't like the hospital either, and hospital bills. But she said he's already had his gallbladder out, Wonderful Blessed Life. So gallbladder, is he gallbladder? No, appendix. Sorry, appendix. So gallbladder was something they were testing. So it was quite the day. So we head over to the ER. Trying to get a hold of my insurance company was a whole nother joke. Trying to find out who's in network, who isn't, because we've only lived here for a couple of years. We're on 3 years. And we just, hello, Kimberly. We're just talking about yesterday's drama. So we don't really have a set, well, we know we can go here, we know we can go there. So trying to get a hold, I called like 4 times. I kept getting a person, but it was the wrong department. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm following the prompts on this stupid thing.
The music was hilarious.
Music was terrible.
It was like,
stop. Awesome elevator music, right? And then, oh my gosh, it was just special. So I've got this. I'm trying to find a hospital. Anyway, long story short, we found where we needed to go through an app, which is better than people. And so we get into the ER. They were actually really nice and helpful. We saw a doctor within 5 minutes. They got the testing ordered, and they tested his liver. They tested his appendix. Was it appendix?
He has his appendix out.
He doesn't have an appendix. So we tested. They ran a whole bunch of tests. So we were there pretty much all day. The kids thought we were only going to be gone for a couple hours to the doctor's office.
They were gone like all
Yeah, we were
day.
gone. We got home around 5 p.m. I had a beautiful friend came and picked them up and got them to the homeschool co-op and helped watch everybody. So that was really awesome. But he's having problems with his, what's the word?
Mind.
Why can't I think of the word? It's pancreas. His pancreas is inflamed and causing intense pain. So they had to dope him up on some pain medicine. I mean, a scale from 1 to 10, he was reporting a 9 or a 10. He was in so much pain.
I thought you said 8 or 9.
He could hardly function. He was in a lot of pain. So they ran a bunch of tests. They did the ultrasound and everything came back and they says, okay, you don't have an emergency here, so we're going to discharge you. They sent us home with a bunch of medicines and this and that and to follow up with the doctor in a few days. So that's how we spent yesterday. Wonderful way to spend a day off. So he's home sleeping, so that's really good. Anyway, so we're telling you all this, 1, because that was a crazy day. 2, we haven't had a video up yesterday and we missed a lot. He's just trying to find balance in the editing. He edits all of our videos. He does such a good job. And so he, we'll talk about those in a second, but he is resting and doing better. So we're hoping to have a video up either today or tomorrow. McCree Family Homestead asked me to sing a song for her, a tribute to her mom, and she put that on her channel. And so I think we're going to be putting up the song that I recorded tonight or tomorrow to some, just a Homestead slideshow up here. So look forward to that. Thank you, everybody, for your kind words. I know I'm glad he's resting. He has not slept well. I mean, stomach pain is the worst kind of pain. It was kind of underneath his, you can't really see, underneath his rib cage, over to the side, going into his back. I mean, just intense pain. I know the student with the doctor says, well, that sounds like an appendix. And Jonah says, I don't have an appendix. So he was kind of a snooty doctor. And so Jonah was like,
I don't have it.
Yeah, so we're glad that he's doing better. Susan Sullivan, you can't get audio, so you can't hear us. Is that just Susan or is that just her? Anyway, so kind of a rough day, but Missy was showing you these cute bracelets.
Everybody.
We had an awesome subscriber. I do believe it was H&M Homestead. Do you remember?
M&B.
M&B Homestead. I know them by name, but I couldn't remember their homestead name. So M&B Homestead. And they are chakra bracelets, like an energy. Each stone has a certain.
I can tell you what.
Yeah, Emma, will you tell us?
Well, I don't know what they mean, but I know what the stones are. So
okay.
This is a lava rock, this black one.
So the lava rocks are cool because they're porous, and she said that we can add a drop of essential oil in it, and that will help us throughout the day. Keep going.
This one is garnet, this dark red one. It's almost black. And then this one is carnelian. This yellow one is citrine. This is jade. This one is lapis lazuli, I think it is. Lazuli or something. This one is amethyst and clear quartz. And then all these other beads, oh, you can't even see it. All these other beads are hematite.
Okay, and Art and Homesteading, you're late. You snooze, you lose. You missed the story. You're going to have to rewatch.
Sorry.
No, and Art and Homesteading, they had a live stream yesterday, and I hopped on and said, hey, everyone, and then the doctor walked in, and so I had to get right off. So I got on. But then Emma got on. I felt like a jerk because I'm sure people were saying hi. I guess I'm not sure people were saying hi to me. I'm not that cool. But anyway, so I felt bad about that. Thank you, Brenda. We appreciate that. Prayers are awesome. I'm really glad that he's doing better. Hey, Cases. It's okay. I'm just glad you guys are here. Looks like we have about 29 viewers. Thank you. We are going to start doing a more regular live stream instead of these random. Been watching Netflix. Howard, if that's Howard, the cases, or is it Tina? It's probably Howard. Get off Netflix. Anyway, we are going to start doing, I think, a Thursday night live stream. Have it a little bit more scheduled, something we can plan on, and then Jonah can be there hopefully. And then if he's working or whatever, it will just be the kids and I. But we would love to get his face in front of you a little bit more often. Oh, Wonderful Blessed Life. She won the earrings from the Homesteading with the Cases. They were really, really cool. So just a short recap for those that didn't hear, and for Art and Homesteading, because I guess we'll let you know. In the cases. Jonah went to the ER yesterday. We went to the doctor first, referred us to the ER, and pancreas issues. I think somebody had said, thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. Live streams are hard because it's like unedited. It's yourself. If you say something stupid, it's right there.
In front of everybody.
In front of everybody. It seems like I saw, as I was talking about these awesome bracelets, Susan pancreas is inflamed. Okay, Mary was telling Susan what was going on. Yeah, so he's on different medications to help with the inflammation. He's feeling much better today. He needs to be on a bland diet for a while. And so just kind of, yes, MMB Homestead. We were just telling everybody, Emma was showing everybody but you couldn't even see the beads. I know, they're so pretty. We love them. We got them on Saturday, and I've been meaning to email you or text you, and I was going to ask if you wanted me to put your contact information. You gave a card with them. Oh, they're just beautiful. I wondered if you wanted me to put your contact information in the description,
or not,
so people could purchase them from you if you wanted. But if you don't want me to share, I didn't want to share your personal information without your consent. I should say too. Yeah, Missy loves them. Duckhead Homestead, thanks for coming. Yeah, it is no fun. He was pretty dang sick. Still kind of is. But I can tell you, when I go shopping with the kids, I have some major anxiety problems, like major. Usually we go to a couple stores and I'm having a hard time breathing.
Well, Walmart mostly.
Walmart. I hate Walmart. I hate it.
But there's everything there you need.
We pulled in the parking lot, and I was like, I hate Walmart. Anyway,
someone was in the
awesome. Sure, put the contact. Okay, great. And I may do. I'll probably stick it in another vlog and really showcase them better, because they are gorgeous, and I really appreciate your time and your love in sharing those with us. Anyway, so we went to, what store did we go to? We went to
Ross.
Oh, Ross Dress for Less, which was fabulous.
Fabulous.
And then we went to Walmart.
And then we went to IFA.
And then we went to IFA, and then back to Ross. And I was okay. And that was the day I put on this bracelet. Oh, and we headed to Preston, which is 15 minutes the other direction.
Oh, we also went to the library too.
In the library. So I did a lot, which normally I would not do well. And I don't know if it was the bracelet or just a great day. I don't know, but I did much better. So thank you again.
Well, Walmart, the halls were crowded. You had to squeeze through everybody just to get to where you.
I know. I don't know. Everybody and their dog was there. It was like, oh my gosh.
It was like a fall break or something. And
for the
college students.
That Walmart is right by, is it UU? University of Utah?
Yeah, it's by
Logan. And so it was nuts. It was nuts.
Thank you, Cases.
Okay, what is
we love the idea.
Oh, yay!
Thank
so
you.
they are gathering up some postcards for Emma. She really, really, really wants postcards, and I'm really excited. We've had a lot of people contact us and tell us Flat Stanley's on their way.
I want a post collection.
I am going to be checking our PO box today, so if anybody sent anything, yeah, I've got to go to town.
Oh.
Anyway, so really, I know, Cases, we hate Walmart too. I hate Walmart. And if I was more organized in my life, I would do the pickup. The site store pickup, and just have them bring my groceries out or my whatever out to me. But I'm not that organized. Is Jonah having to watch the sugar levels while he's having this problem? Says Mary. We try and eat as sugar-free as possible.
Yes.
He has, yes, awesome. He has been doing a little more sugar lately than he should. So we are looking at having him start like the whole 30, doing like no grains, no. And I eat that way for the most part. And so I think this is just going to be a jump start to getting his health back on track. So that is a good suggestion. Yeah, so Utah State University is in Logan. See, I struggle. So that's cool. I wonder if some help your body like your amber ones, his rainbow dust. So M&B, it's M&B, right? I'm losing my mind.
Yes, it's M&B.
If you're still on here, I don't know if you'd mind just typing up a little synopsis of what the chakra bracelets do. She sent me a really cool letter. If I had it right here with me, I would share it. Maybe it's in my purse. You go grab it. Anyway, so they're to help kind of balance you, balance the anxieties and different things like that. So and they're beautiful. So if you don't really believe in the balancing and the energies and stuff, they're pretty.
They're just pretty, even.
Okay. It's not in my purse. I know I have it, but my purse is an abyss, so maybe it is still there and I just didn't find it. Anyway, so if you're still on here, if you want to type up kind of what that is, and we might do a vlog on that and kind of showcase them a little bit more when I have more information right in front of my face. Okay, so Lizzie says, can I steal Emma's idea and ask for postcards too? It's an awesome idea.
It's my idea. I'm just kidding. It's my idea, but no, it's fine.
I think it's really cool. Emma wants to have a whole wall in her room full of postcards.
I have a whole wall full of art.
I know Missy has a wall of art that she's done, her own art and different art she's collected and stuff.
That's what I have.
Ooh, McCree family. Hey Emma, got a surprise shipping out for you
On the first.
on the 1st. Thank you. Hey, Sherilyn. Did I say your name right? Sherilyn. I'm glad you caught us live too.
Ha.
So that will be fun, Lizzie. Put that out there. See what postcards you can get too. Lizzie from Martin.
Oh my God.
Missy's on the keyboard. So if you're finding we don't really have Tourette's, it's just Missy. Oh, so yeah, we're grateful that Jonah's doing better. Okay, stop it. And resting. I'm just really glad he's resting. He was in a lot of pain. We tried to avoid medicines and pain pills and narcotics and all that stuff, but sometimes you just need them. You know, so they sent us home with just enough for a day or so, and hopefully that he'll just be doing great. Emma, your mama know what I'm sending too. I might know what you're getting.
What?
You know?
I plead the fifth. She doesn't know. Maybe I know. Awesome.
Sometimes you don't know when you think you do.
So, I collect antique postcards, says Brenda. That's really cool. I started to collect spoons when I was a kid. I don't remember. It didn't go very far. Like those collectible spoons.
I've never heard of a spoon that you can collect.
I will show you some spoons. I mean, they were really. Have you guys ever seen the dieter's spoon?
What should I
It's a
collect?
spoon that doesn't have a middle.
Give me suggestions of what should. Give me suggestions of what I should collect.
Yeah, what should Missy collect?
She should collect teeth.
No.
Oh,
No. I should collect fluff balls.
Fluff balls, okay? You guys are crazy.
No, I just need to figure it out.
You guys are crazy.
Somebody needs to tell me.
You still collect spoons?
No.
You know what? I don't. I did. I don't even know where the one I did for 5 or so years. It's something I don't know. I kind of like the cute, decorative spoons.
They're
and
so
stuff.
so cute.
I don't know. I might start a collection again. Some. Yes, Howard. Belly button. Will you send me some of yours? Oh, that's so wrong. It's just wrong. I shouldn't have gone there. I'll be finding some special things in our P.O. box. Oh, that's when you delete the P.O. box.
I actually have 2 spiders in my room.
We do have 2 spiders in
Emma's the collector of spiders.
And I thought one of them is dead, but it's not.
I know, right?
It's not dead, and I haven't fed it in a long time.
Which I told her is just cruel. Even though it's a spider, it's mean. It's
I
mean.
can collect turkey and chicken feathers and make something cool.
There you go. That'll be the next Missy vlog. She did collect a bunch of feathers, and we created some stuff and sent it over to the Daisy King farm. So she did do something like that.
Either that, or if anybody
you know,
else
I
has
don't really
anything
collect
better
anything at the moment. I love Willow tree. Is that what they are? Can you go grab one? My Willow tree figurines. I just really love them. I only have a few, but I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them. So that's probably the only thing I collect at the moment. This is Emma's favorite, but it's these figurines without faces on them.
I like my favorite one.
I like to get them that pertain to my life. So this one I got when Sammy was a baby. He was a blanket baby, and he loved his blankie, and he loves his mom. So I really love
She
these.
would rock him in the rocking chair when he would fall asleep.
So that kind of pertains to me. Anyway, so I do collect those. Okay. I'm missing things on the chat. Robin at McCree Family, she says, if you need some feathers, Missy, I can add them to the box on the 1st. Oh, this is Missy's favorite. So kind of cute. I've got 3 girls. I got this one when Emma was about this size. Anyway, they make me happy. I've got a friend who says they're creepy because they don't have faces, but I really,
that's not creepy.
I really do like them. I had some sister-in-laws give me one. Anyway, I just really love them. Emma did Sarah's hair so she doesn't look homeless.
Yay!
I'm grateful for that. Robin, I bet she would love some feathers. Robin McCree said that she can send some feathers in the box. She would love that. It's always fun to get things in the mail, no matter what they are.
Missy should make memes with her silly faces.
Missy should make memes with her silly faces, and we collect them. That's funny.
That is
funny. Jane.
Oh, that's cute. Howard Cases, he says, I got one of those when Tina and I celebrated our 1st anniversary. The cases are so cute.
I'll do both.
And they run an amazing live stream. So if you're ever bored on a Tuesday night at 7 our time, so 9 Eastern time, or do the math yourself, they run a great live chat.
I would collect both of those things, the feathers and the memes. I don't know what those are very well.
The memes, so those things that you see online,
like memes with like
funny faces, like the cat that says I hate salad, and it's like,
or grumpy cat memes.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I'll do that.
So I'm trying to think of anything exciting to talk about. I think our rabbits are, if they were bred, they should be having babies this week. So we were hoping.
I don't think those.
Yeah, we don't think our Belle is pregnant,
but
but we think our oldest, our mama, we think our mama bunny is pregnant.
Big Bear.
So hey, Big Bear, thanks for coming. So we think that if our I don't know, I'm distracted. Big Bear in the house, says Cases. But we should be having bunnies this week if they were bred. So we need to get those bucket burrows in the ground
fast.
We haven't had any other predator problems since the turkey that we lost. And you know, it's terrible, but I'd rather have lost a chicken than a turkey. I'm still kind of mad about it. Just got the notification. I know YouTube's been real funny lately. And I was talking to Rose over at Wholesome Roots, and she says, I never see your notifications. I never see, you know, anything.
Ask for notifications.
I know we don't. She doesn't. Anyway, she's out milking her goats, otherwise she'd be here. She's a great friend. So what predators is Big Bear? We don't really know. We lost a turkey in the middle of the night.
How many likes do you have?
Did we ever find out what the smell in the camper was from and just catch the animal? So that kind of goes into it. So the smell, we didn't ever really find out. It's gone. And so we wonder if it was a battery that was going bad. We don't know if it was a mink that was kind of hanging out underneath. We're thinking if it was a mink, it would have, we had 2 open chicken coops, and we think a mink would have just wiped everything out. That's what we understand from mink. I'm thinking, we are really strongly leaning towards it being an owl, but
yeah, it could be an owl.
It was such a clean cut in the neck. It was such a clean, it was gone all the way down to the neck bone.
The bottom of the turkey
the entire, it was gone. So no, Big Bear, the body of the turkey is gone. It happened last week, maybe a week and a half ago.
It was like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. And so we haven't caught anything in the trap other than a cat, but that cat was too small to have taken the body.
Cute, tiny cat too.
It was a cute stray cat, and it had its ear knocked, so I know that it was spay or neutered, so we just released it back into the wild where it came from.
Raccoon or
raccoon or possum. We don't have any possums here in Idaho, but a raccoon is possible. So I don't really know. It was roosting on our back banister. Banister, is that the right word?
Yep.
And so right next to the house. So it was really strange what happened. But what type of trap are we using? It's a live trap. I think it's a heart. Something heart is in the name. We use sardines and tuna fish to try and trap it. The problem is our dog gets out and dismantles the trap to get the food to fall through and eat it.
He like pushes it over, and then the food falls over, and then he pushes it over, moves in, and then he's food.
So it's really quite annoying. But I kind of looked over the turkey, and I didn't see a lot of damage to the bird. So we do have coyotes, but I think a coyote would have eaten the whole thing or made a bigger mess out of it. And again, we had 2 open chicken coops. I mean, it could have been a massacre. And so, let's see. I'm trying to keep up with everybody.
I
have a heart. Yes, that is. You need a coon cup. I don't know what that is.
I need a coon cup.
You know we sell traps. I did not know that either, Big Bear. So I will be checking into that. Jonah wants to put some traps down. We have a little pond area down on the edge of our property, and he wants to set up some coyote traps. We heard them pretty close last night.
I never hear them.
Since then
I used to when they were all the way over there.
So since then we have been really good about closing up the chicken coop. We do have the rabbits in the colony, and so for the first couple nights we'd catch them and get them in a cage. But I think if we can get the bucket burrows in the ground, if it was an aerial attack, they'll be able to hide and be safe. So he is helping me with our mole problem, says Cases. Well, we have moles or no, we have some ground animal. They've got big piles out there. Last year we did the smoke. It was like a dynamite stick. You'd stick in the hole and whatever. So we do have a big problem with that right now. So we need to look into a problem with that. Send us a message. We can help you out. Thank you, Big Bear. We will be doing that. That was not an owl. Okay, so you don't think I had a few people tell us that it was probably an owl. So Daisy King, thanks for coming. So yeah, it was roosting. There's 4 of them, and it was roosting on the back. We have a video on it that kind of explains a little bit of it, but it was roosting on the back porch, and and it was found quite a few feet across the lawn. So either something drug it or it attacked it and the turkey tried to run away and then it re-got it. So I don't really know how would have taken it off. Okay. So yeah, Jonah was like, it was too clean of a cut on the neck for it to have been an owl. He would have thought that it would be more, okay, don't move the desk. He would have thought that an owl would have made it more tearing and not as clean of a cut.
Like, it would be like jagged.
So it's really hard. We don't really know. Don't hit the table. We don't really know what we're dealing with. And I think that's the hardest thing. And the turkeys are very smart. They're Royal Palm heritage breed. And they never used to sleep in the chickshaw. Every night they just put themselves away. They used to sleep on the roof. They used to sleep on the top of the trailer, on top of the swing set.
I think
are you heading out, Ginny? You're saying bye. I don't know if you're saying bye to Daisy King or if you're headed out.
I think it's Daisy King.
But if you're leaving, thanks for coming. If you're staying, great. Was the chest eaten out at all? No, it was just the head and neck. Nothing else was gone. Nothing else seemed to be damaged.
And it wasn't messy.
It wasn't messy. There was really no blood. There were feathers found kind of right by where right by the back porch. There were feathers on both sides of the porch, and then there were obviously a pile of feathers around the dead bird. But yeah, there was really no blood. There was really it's a white turkey. There was no blood on the feathers. It was a very clean kill.
And it was very quiet.
Yeah, really quiet. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law were sleeping out in the trailer. Nobody heard anything. Our bedroom window is fairly close to where it was, so no other birds. Nope. No, nothing else. Nothing else was dead. Yeah, sorry, Jenny. No, I've got the brain problem, not you. So yeah, there was no other casualties. We had, like I said, 2 open chicken coops. The goats were fine, and the rabbits were undisturbed. So I don't know. I think a mink, like I said, would have come and massacred everything. And I just don't know.
I don't think it's a mink though.
Yeah.
Because it would have taken out everything.
Right. But we were thinking with the smell in the trailer that maybe a mink was living over there. Because last year we had a little weasel or something. It was tiny. It was living in the truck. And we couldn't get to it. We couldn't really get to it. But we found it in the truck, and I just took it for a drive one day. And then we haven't seen it since. So without seeing a picture, I can't say for sure, but I would bet my farm it was a coon or a possum. So we don't really have possums here, but I know we do have coons, and we do have skunks. What else? And we have seen a mink on the property. We do have a lot of mink farms surrounding us. A weasel would have killed everything, right? And that's kind of what we're thinking too. A weasel and mink are very, very close.
Weasel and minks should be best friends.
Yeah, Wonderful Blessed Life. We didn't show the remains because of YouTube's awesome monetization issues. So we just didn't want to create a problem. We did show the carcass, but not real close. We didn't get real detailed on it. Oh, trust me, you guys have possums. Okay, I've never seen one.
What is that?
Weasels kill just to kill. So that's what I've heard too. Yeah, so we're, like I said, well, maybe he says, trust me, we have possums. So he knows he's a trapper. Anyway.
I don't think possums are in Idaho, though.
We'll have to look it up. So,
new homeschool trip.
That's right. So, it's just really hard when you lose something. And those royal palms, those are expensive. The chick alone, I think we paid $10.50 as a baby. And then having to raise it, and then to not have it. But it was a really quiet kill. Yeah, duckhead. I've lived in southern Idaho my whole life and haven't heard of people having problems with possums. I don't think I've never seen a real live possum ever. So yeah, I don't know.
Look kind of weird though.
Well, we've seen them in movies, cartoons and stuff.
Wild.
But so yeah, it's just, this is the first predator attack we've had.
No, dog.
Well, that was a dog. I wouldn't say a dog is a predator. It can be. Sorry, my kids keep bumping the table and the camera. Camera shakes. So what was I going to say? We did have a dog that we've mentioned get into the chicken coop a couple winters ago. The first winter we lived here, it was horrible. He took out 6, 7. We had to put down a few of the birds. He just mangled them. It was really, really upsetting.
Bye, Cases.
Bye, Cases. Thank you. Can't stick around long. Wanted to tell.
Bye.
Oh, thank you, Cases. Thank you. Okay, yes, Cases are going live tonight, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
One flash and it's gone.
You guys should come. Okay, according to Google and your Fish and Wildlife, they're starting to see them in the valley. Good. Thank you, Robin, for that information. So, Big Bear knows what he's talking about, possibly. Well, possibly you do know what you're talking about. I'm a jerk. So, yeah, possums could have been the problem. I hadn't even considered that.
I didn't think, I didn't even know.
My brain works like lightning with flash and it's gone. Me too. So, so we're doing better with locking up our animals, making sure they're safe. You just can never be too careful. But yeah, Jonah, I really was leaning more towards the owl, but Jonah never really felt that was it. So that's good. We'll just keep being diligent, setting traps. I'll get a hold of you, Big Bear, and see what we can do about some other traps or whatnot.
Possum traps. We need possum traps.
So, anybody have any awesome questions? Anything you'd like to discuss?
Requests for stuff.
Requests. I know.
For vlogs.
Someone looks like she's ready for a nap. I know.
I am totally ready for a nap.
I know. Who is that? Someone, Robin? Me?
Me? I don't need a nap.
You know, all my kids quit napping by the time they were 2. Occasionally we'd get a nap in here and there, but she is acting kind of tired. But it could just be that Mom was gone all day yesterday at the hospital.
She's probably having too much fun.
Anyway, and now that Mom's sitting down, it's like, oh,
it's time to go take a nap on her lap. Hi,
awesome. I just got here, Vicki. Thanks for coming. We're kind of wrapping it up. We'll be here for another minute if we can get some good conversation going. Missy, what do you want to talk about? Drawings. What happened?
Should I draw?
Vicki, in a long story short, Jonah had some pancreas issues. Went to the doctor, sent us to the ER, got his pain under control. And we need to follow up with another doctor here in a few days, and we've got some dietary changes to kind of help get him feeling better. But he was in an intense amount of pain, and for him to
Emma looks tired
need to go to the doctor, to want to go to the doctor means he was in bad shape. He doesn't usually do that. Is Emma the only one doing the flat Stanley? No, we're doing it as all of us.
But it's gonna go in
Emma specifically is requesting postcards for just Emma because she's awesome. Jonah's like, maybe we can display them down here, and she's like, no,
it's part of my decoration. I want them in my room.
It's part of her decor. So she's being a teenager. She hates when I say that. Anyway, but no, the flat Stanley is for all the kids. We're all going to sit down and discuss and read. Straw Family Farm warned me that it will take about 15 minutes to read through her thing, but it doesn't have to be huge or big. It can be something little. We just are excited to explore what's around us through you awesome subscribers, and really kind of cool. Keep rocking, and those little eyes will stay close, says Robin. I know this time of life goes so fast, you know, and she's already so much bigger than I think she is. And in my mind, she's still my baby, and I think she's 4. She'll start kindergarten next year. I mean, home kindergarten, but still.
She's doing preschool this year.
I know. So I don't know. I look back at my other girls, and I think I used to, I don't know, I'm just trying to keep her baby a little longer. I don't know, for my brain. So. Okay, so girls, what books would you recommend for my 11-year-old for Christmas?
I have 2.
So we now have a conversation. Go.
Percy Jackson series. That is a really good one. Keeper of the Lost City.
Lizzie already did that.
So do it a little bit more calmly. Give a little more information why, if they've never heard of the book.
Okay, so
talk a little slower so you're not barfing in their face.
Okay, so
get a pen. Wonderful, blessed life.
Percy Jackson is a really good one. It's you learn a lot about Greek mythology. There are 2 series, but the first one is more for 11-year-olds and stuff like that.
The second one is
Percy Jackson. It's there are Greek gods.
Duckhead, thanks for coming.
They're like sons and daughters. They're demigods, sons and daughters of the Greek gods. So you learn a lot about Greek mythology in them. And then Keeper of the Lost Cities.
Keeper of the Lost Cities has been her and Lizzie, her and Lizzie over Art Homesteading has been their obsession. I haven't read it yet, but obsession.
Okay, so Keeper of the Lost Cities is the best.
Okay, they have Percy Jackson and Michael Bay.
Yeah.
So anything other than that?
I have 2.
So Missy really likes
11
Thumbs, Beyonders, and Fablehaven.
Oh, and also
Fablehaven.
It's 5 Kingdoms. The last one comes out in March.
Okay. So the 5 Kingdoms, really, really like those. Who's the author to that?
Brandon Mull.
Brandon Mull. He also does Fablehaven. Fantastic.
Beyonders.
Beyonders.
And Dragon Watch. Dragon Watch just came out.
That's a really good one.
No.
And Dragon Watch kind of goes in with
Fable Haven.
Fable Haven.
Over Sky does 11 Thumbs.
Over Sky does 11 Thumbs. Really, really good book that we've read about half of is The Girl Who Drank the Moon. Don't know who wrote it, but it was a fantastic.
Lizzie has that book. She can tell you who
Do you
wrote
think
it.
Lizzie likes Keeper? Robin, you should hear their phone conversations. Screaming, wailing, like,
She has the best cliffhangers. They're my favorite.
I know.
I
They're
hate
my favorite.
cliffhangers.
I love cliffhangers.
Especially when they don't start up on the part.
That's the best.
No, it's not.
So if you like a good cliffhanger book, Keeper.
I love
And
It's by Shannon Messenger.
And oh, she loved that one, Girl Drink the Moon, great. And the Goose Girl. We really liked the Goose Girl, but I wonder if that's too old for
I think
a couple of years. Do the Goose Girl, and if you like to read Wonderful Blessed Life, the Goose Girl is one of. I haven't read the second or third, but I love.
There's four.
Yeah, I've only read the first one.
I'm on the fourth one.
The Goose Girl, really, really, really good book.
if you're not looking for like books kind of like that, I've got a book.
Okay, yeah, Missy likes the Dork Diaries.
And kind of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. The Dork Diaries is better.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid is about a boy who says he thinks he's wimpy. I don't know, something like that.
The camera.
And Dork Diaries is about a girl
It's
who
good.
has a diary.
Yeah.
That thinks she's dorky.
Wonderful Blessed Life. I have a 4- and 2-year-old. What is reading a book without pictures? Right?
I hate those books.
And you know, since I picked up crochet, I don't really have time to read books. I need to get more on audio so I can listen, put it on my phone so I can take it with me. I just finished a crochet blanket. Will you go grab that? And I'll show. I still need to weave in the ends, but it's a gift for somebody at Jonah's work.
It's a baby blanket.
It's a baby blanket. So I just finished this.
Whoa.
Still have to weave the ends in, but it was made with baby yarn, and I don't know that I will ever, ever, ever do that again, because this little blanket.
That's not blue, it's green.
Yeah, it's a pastel. The camera is picking up. It looks very blue in the camera. It's what color would you say that is? The sea green. It's like a teal sea green with yellow and blue. And,
Yeah, it's so pretty. Oh,
yeah. Anyway, so Hardy Does Approach. Thanks for coming.
The Girl Who Drank the Moon is by Kelly Barnhill. Thank you, Lizzie.
Thank you, Lizzie, and thank you, Wonderful Blessed Life. It's fun. I enjoy crochet. It takes the time of reading, but I usually watch TV, and there's just crap on TV these days. There's just nothing good to watch anymore.
If you didn't see our last live, here's Flat Steve.
There's Flat Steve. Thank
Hey,
you,
Rose.
Brighton. Thank you. Hey, Rose. Wholesome Roots is in the house. So stop it. Orem, Utah has a bookstore called the Dollar Bookstore, and everything is $1. If you ever go that way, check it out. Orem is about
3 hours.
It's probably about 2.5 hours. Yes, we got stranded at the Orem Costco.
And I was sick.
A few years ago. Emma was sick. Long story. It was so dumb. But if you're gonna get stranded anywhere, Costco's the place to get stranded.
I was stranded we were stranded on the way to Costco.
Yeah, and then we got stranded on the way to Costco.
On the
Bottom
side of the
line, the
road.
van that has stranded us a few times is gone.
Yeah.
So Olivia needs a blanket. Olivia
Oh
is
my
her pet
gosh.
princess, PIG, but I'm not allowed to call her a PIG because she's a princess. Vicky says crochet is my stress relief. Right? It really is.
It depends on the pattern for her.
Depends on the pattern, but most of the time, like I love this pattern. It is really easy to do.
We'll make her one. We'll make Olivia one without baby.
Yeah, without baby yarn. Anyway, so I really do love. I love to crochet. Let's see. So what did she say about that bookstore? Let's see. I'm losing the chat. These wiggles in my lap make it hard.
Wiggle.
Missy, stop it. That is when I am not designing Grafkin patterns.
I have 2 ideas for
awesome.
Missy vlogs.
I know. I don't think I would ever be a designer. I struggle. I don't have that in my brain. Let's see. Big Bear says, well, I have to, I'm thinking go to great show. Just hit me up. I'll help you guys with that picture. Thank you, Big Bear. Thanks for coming in, taking the time. I know it's hard to catch all the YouTubers that are in this YouTube land. Thank you for picking us for the day. We will get a hold of you about some traps. So Hardin's approach gives a quick summary of what the ER trip was for the latecomers. Bottom line, we went to the doctor's office. They sent us to the ER. It was for Jonah. Intense abdominal pain. Testing. Holy cold ER room. They're like, oh, this room's usually very warm. Well, that doesn't help me right now.
30 degrees.
It was so cold. Anyway,
Says the walking snowman.
Oh my gosh, it was so cold. I'm the walking snowman. Jonah says if I'm cold, that means she must be just dying. It was so cold. Anyway, bottom line, pancreas problems. He's on some medications. We're supposed to follow up. Pain is under control. He's home resting, and we're really grateful for that. That was a long day at the ER.
I have 2 ideas for a missing vlog.
Okay, what are they?
A drawing vlog.
Oh, good.
And Minecraft vlog.
Minecraft vlog and a dragon vlog. My brain. Drawing vlog. Robin is going back to the kitchen to make biscuits for dinner. Robin at McCree Family lives in her kitchen. Jenny says, I can sit for hours crocheting doilies, but can't stand to crochet with regular yarn. See, oh, this baby yarn. I'm just like, no thanks. Regular yarn for me. All the way. Isn't that funny? Our preferences are so different.
Doilies. That's great. I love doilies.
My grandma does doilies. I've never done any. It's what I have on the front entry that grandma has made. I'll show you after. Thank you, Hardiness Approach. Hers are great. Really appreciate that. He has not been in that much pain probably since he shattered his arm. I mean, he was in so much pain. We are just really grateful it didn't turn into surgery. Having his gallbladder out, they were really worried about it being a gallbladder problem. Liz Zoram, we love Liz. She's from the UK. You guys should check out her blog. We love Liz. Thanks for joining us.
Go for green.
Go for green living. Hey, thanks for coming. So yeah, the doctor visit was hard. We went to the clinic and they're like, you need to go to the ER and we'll get you a wheelchair. John was like, seriously, no, I'm fine to walk out. So,
he needed a wheelchair.
He was strong to the end. Anyway, but we were really happy. We got right into the doctor. The testing and that took quite a while and whatever, but they got the ball rolling very, very quickly. Hardiness Approach says we love Liz too. I know, Liz is great. She's going to be doing, I think, her 250th vlog, Liz, correct me, coming up soon. So we're going to be submitting a little clip to say, stop kicking the table. You kick the table and then everybody gets all weird. Anyway, so we are going to be submitting a little video of what our favorite Liz video is, and that's hard to pick. We love Liz.
I know.
So that will be coming your way soon. I hope today, Liz. Awesome. Tomorrow. So the vlog goes up tomorrow. So we will be sending that today. Yeah, today. Yeah, losing a day yesterday.
So get that video.
To me ASAP. Okay, as soon as we're done with this, we will record it and shoot it up. So anyway, so everybody can look forward to that on Liz. Emma, don't look so thrilled, says Rose.
I'm tired.
I know. It's been a rough month. I contaminated myself with some food. What's it been? Probably 3 weeks ago. And I was talking to Jonah last night. I'm finally feeling like a human again. And it's just not worth trying to eat something. I mean, it wasn't even like I ate anything bad. I ate sandwich, chicken patty from Chick-fil-A. I just struggle with
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, like 3 weeks ago.
When?
What? We'll talk about it later. Anyway, so the spices brought on an autoimmune reaction, and it's just not worth it. I lose so much time. Our homeschool has suffered because I just can't handle it. Just can't handle life. So the kids have to pick up things, and anyway. So today we're getting
bought
things.
a hole puncher.
I bought some workbooks for Missy, and I'm hole punching them and getting them 3-ring binders so I don't have 60 books laying around the house. She can just use one workbook. Anyway, so yay for school supplies.
Not
yes.
Folder,
binder. Can you tell that we get passionate about school supplies?
We got a hole punch.
Yay! We love it. They can't see you. Okay. So, now we need Trish stay clean. I know, Liz. It's so. I just. It's not worth it. To feel like you can't function as a mom, as a wife, as a person. I mean, it affects so many things. I've got piles of laundry. And then trying to catch up after having an autoimmune meltdown. It's really hard. Anyway, but there's wonderful blessed life. There's so many days I struggle with the homeschool debate. You know, I would agree too, but I think, you know, I very much agree with the structured school. I know there's a lot of people that unschool and they feel very good about that, and I'm not here to preach one way or the other. You do it works for you. But I truly feel that a good mix is good. My kids are learning just by being home, learning how to deal with a mom who's not functioning, providing for themselves, cooking their own foods, taking care of the animals. Sam cooked his own sandwich the other day. My almost 8-year-old boy. I mean, you can't learn that in a public school situation. And so I think that having them just home and learning life functions is actually a really good thing. And so I've thought, even if I can't do a structured school day every day, that's not necessarily, I think, what children need. I think a good balance is good. We have piles of laundry all the time, then I don't feel so bad. When I was hanging them out on the line outside, it has never been more caught up. I was on the ball, everything was good, and then I got contaminated, and my autoimmune beast flared, and Jonah fixed the dryer, and now they're all clean on the laundry room floor, but they're clean. Anyway, so Wonderful Blessed Life, our 13-year is odd.
They're fixing
and sometimes school's hard, and we're fighting the grades with D's and F's. That is hard. I'm blessed with ADD. Oh, ADD. I can't read. Is ADD. That makes more sense. That's hard. It's but what's cool is, hey Charlie, but you know what they need, and I don't think grades are everything. I think they learn and retain more. I got terrible grades in school, but I got
A's and B's.
I wasn't taught the way I think I needed to learn. I do believe I struggle with some dyslexia. I was typing something to somebody, and I typed out you, and I did, instead of Y-O-U.
It was me. It was me. You did it backwards.
I did it completely backwards.
It was U-O-Y.
But, and see, I'm trying to think how I would type it backwards, and my brain won't think that, but I did it flawlessly. I didn't even think about it. It just, and it was backwards. And so I really, really think, I've never been diagnosed or even tested, but I really, really think that I have some dyslexia. My dad is blind, and growing up, he gradually lost his sight. And there was one time I was helping him drive in the mountains on a dirt road. He was very, very, very blind, and that we shouldn't have done it. Anyway, I'm like, it's on your left. Turn to your left, Dad. Turn to your left. And I'm like, yeah, your left, your left, your left. I'm like, oh, your other left. So he quit trusting me. So I really do struggle, I think, with a little bit of dyslexia. So I don't think grades are everything. I think just learning and whatnot. And again, homeschooling is teaching me again, and I'm really kind of liking it.
In school, in math, I'd get like C's.
Yeah.
I'd get D.
I'm terrible
at B's.
Emma doesn't have a math brain, but she is so good at baking and so good at. If it's not the numbers math, she's very good. She can half a recipe. She can double a recipe. She can 3/4 a recipe. She's really good.
Triple a recipe.
But it's the way the math is structured. Her brain has a hard time.
I'm really bad at algebra.
I don't know really what that is.
So she does really well. Vicki says life skills are needed to function in life. I totally agree. I mean, if my kids don't know exactly when the history wars took place and exactly exactly whatever gemstone is out there, they're still going to be okay. And as they grow up, if they choose a field in that area, then they're going to want to learn it and they're going to seek it out. And then I can help to cultivate that.
I'm in 5th grade and I'm still learning like the end of 3rd grade math. Because I never.
But she's moving up. We're testing, and you know, and again, what's the grade level? You know, she is in technically 5th grade. But I don't want to make her do 5th grade math if she's missed some of the stepping stones.
I'm in 8th grade and I'm doing 6th grade math.
I'm almost to 4th grade math, and 3rd grade is still kind of hard.
Yeah, so I think, you know, whatever. I don't think I was in high school doing barely pre-algebra. I mean, it's just math is for some people and math isn't. So Vicky says, I want to homeschool once we move to Missouri. Is it Mo who said that was Missouri? Yeah. That's awesome. I know some states have different homeschool laws. Idaho is very, very good with their homeschool laws.
There's so many
homeschoolers. Lizzie says, math is my nemesis. I know, right? Okay, I did so bad in school, I failed lunch, Charlie.
That's funny.
I'm really bad at algebra. Just make sure you do a job that you don't need it. Right, Liz? Exactly. And, you know, I think you just do the best you can, and you'll excel in where you do well. The teacher does not like him, and he doesn't mesh well with kids. Well, I'm sorry. That's really hard. No, you're right. It's the value of money and know how to survive in the world without asking for handouts. So true, Vicky. So, so true. If I could teach my kids to budget better than I did when we first got married, you get in such a pit and it's hard to get out. So that is one thing that I really, feel passionate about, is teaching money and things like that. So Pennsylvania rules in my area are not so great for homeschooling. That's hard.
PA is Pennsylvania.
I know. I've got a friend who moved to Virginia, and she homeschooled all of her children from day one. She never did public school, but she moved to Virginia, and the laws were so ridiculous. She put them back in public school. However, their public schools are better than, I would say, the ones that are around us. So that
we don't have very good public schools.
Yeah. So let's see. Yes, PE is hard. I had knee problems all through my childhood. I had my first major knee surgery at 16, and I had PE teachers that would, oh, it's growing pains, push through, and anyway, there's so many things wrong.
Hard for me when I'm running
with public school.
Heels.
Yeah. Missy has a heel problem. We're not sure. They don't want to see it. So it's sweet girl. Anyway, so it's hard. Rowan has science up through middle school because of farm life. LOL. Right, Rose? Rose Wholesome Roots. Rowan's her son. And my kids have helped helped brand new baby bunnies. We had bot flies in the baby bunnies. We had to dispatch 2 of the babies. I mean, there's a lot of science that goes around us. So that's a blessing for living on a homestead or farm or whatever we want to call what we do. She says, Green Gables Homestead said, I did the same thing when we lived in Virginia. I regret it. That's hard. It's hard to make that choice to homeschool, to not homeschool. We've only been doing it 2.5 years. And I'm still, I don't feel that I still am on the schedule, on the track that I want to be on, but I'm trying. And that's all I can do. I can just keep trying.
26 viewers. I thought there was like 40.
So, let's see. Charlie says, how can I find out about homeschooling? My youngest son is unvaccinated, so he can't attend school.
What is that?
Unvaccinated is they have not had their shots as babies. And vaccines, that's a whole nother conversation.
We'll talk about that later.
Maybe we won't. That's a whole debated conversation. And we've done some vaccines on my older kids and not so many on the younger kids. Kind of we learn and do what's best for you. You know, I don't have a great resource for you, Charlie. I know that you got to look up your state. Just Google what state you're in and the homeschool laws in your state. Some of them are quite severe. Some of them are very lax. So I would start there. You could look on Facebook for some homeschool groups. I'm in a few here, and that really helps because there's a lot of veteran homeschoolers, and you can really get in with some help with the people around you. So I would just start putting out feelers about stuff like that. So, let's see. 17
Yeah,
years.
it was.
What did somebody say they've been?
Yeah, Green Gables.
Awesome.
They did 17th.
Oh, 17th year. Oh, I know.
And
So
the last.
I know I've got a friend that I was asking for curriculum ideas. I mean, I just still feel so, I don't know, new and just not worthy to be doing it. But you got to fight that and just, I don't know. I'm their mom and I'm equipped to teach them the best I can. And I really don't like the idea of my kids being gone all day. I really missed it. I really liked. I like having them home. I really do. And help with cleaning, says Missy. And there's a lot that they learn in cleaning too, being home and just being busy.
And then you find out what needs to be cleaned and what
So thank you, Hickory Hill. She says they love our beautiful family. I love them too, most of the time. Most of the time. All the time. I'm kidding. So,
Sarah.
oh, I appreciate everybody joining us. It's been a little over an hour. I think we'll wrap it up unless somebody has any questions. We'll stick around for another few more minutes.
It's a pink ghost.
Hickory Hill has been homeschooling even longer than that. That's awesome. I love hearing these stories. You know, I'm just still very green. Hey, Food Forest Permaculture. It's so Food Forest Permaculture. It's so hard to type everybody's long names, so they just like Willow Creek is WCH.
Yeah. WCH.
Hickory Hill. I think she was discussing homeschooling. How long somebody had been doing it for 17 years, and I think they were saying
doing it for what?
Done longer than that. We've been doing it for 2.5. 2.5. We've been doing it.
We started last year.
No, we've done one. Last year was one full year of homeschool, and we started the year before that half.
What?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
So
No, because
thank you, Vicki. I appreciate that. I am trying. We can fight about how long we've been homeschooling later. Yeah. But we have been doing it. Last year, we did an entire year of homeschool. This is our second entire year of homeschool. The year before that, we started halfway through the year.
We did?
The day we started homeschooling, a moose walked through our backyard. A moose and a baby. And we're just like, see, if they had been in school, they would have missed the moose. So that was really kind of cool.
They eat all of our trees, basically.
Wow, 31 years. Hickory Hill has been homeschooling for 31 years. No, wait. Oh, no, that is longer than me. Done. But when I am done, okay, almost 30 minutes. Well, that's a great goal. Awesome. Okay, well, I think we will get on with our school day. We have some bucket burrows to get in the ground for our rabbits. And I really, really hope that we're going to get back to a regular scheduled daily vlog. Kind of show everybody what's going on, some health issues and things. It's been a little bit slow. So, anyway, thanks for coming along today on this crazy adventure.
We like to call homesteading.
Right. So, thank you for all of your time. And
before you leave.
Great. So we're gonna, give us that thumbs up before you head on out.
Or before we head on out.
And and a video to do, girls. Yes. Thank you, Liz. We are gonna do that right after we do this. Video? We need to send Liz a video of our favorite blog from Liz. Anyway, Emma knows her favorite, so we're gonna get that done. But thanks for coming, and we will see you guys later. And like I said, I think Thursday night, I think we're going to start this Thursday. We're going to do a live stream with Jonah if he's not working and if he's feeling well. Bye. So I think we're going to be doing a weekly.
I don't think we got a letter.
We have not got a letter yet. We're checking our P.O. box today. So that'll be exciting. Awesome. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. You have to stop broadcast.